So last time on Mario Sunshine, we started off on Noki Bay. We did two shines there. We also showed another glitch we can do in Noki Bay, and one that I actually went back after recording to just do it again. But not much on that front. But I will say this: I am not gonna like this one. Episode 3 of Noki Bay: Red Coins in a Bottle. Red coins in a bottle fucking suck. Oh. I got it. Yes. I surely do have it. What else I got? Why, the answer to our polluted ocean problem, of course. And the answer is you. You must go to the ocean floor. Of course, that is impossible for you at the moment. Therefore, I've made an area for you to hone your skills. This man made a fucking bottle for us to make. Oop, wear this and you can stay underwater for much longer. Use that flood to move around and get red coins. But do not overdo it. If you run low on air, here's what you do. Just grab some regular coins to refill your meter, okay? Now, shall we get started? I don't know how this man made a magic bottle that shrinks us. But basically, we're inside this little bottle and we have to collect 8 red coins. And how the mechanic, or how like you move in this, is weird. The swimming mechanic in the red coins is weird. Basically, you cannot move with your A and B buttons. They're stuck. You can move back and forth with the, like your stick just moves you back and forth, which is not bad. You can still spray with your normal nozzle. The only way to go up and gain height in this is you just grab a certain grab them. You just literally use your hover nozzle, and that's the only important nozzle you use for this, is that you just use the hover nozzle to go around. And it's so dumb. What I'm trying to find here is that basically there's a secret little area you can go to. It's like a little area you can go to that apparently has like something in it. Let me just go into this little alcove. It's like one inside one of these two alcoves. Any other one? Man, there's no good way to move across the water, like the ocean floor. And unlike you without the unlike you back in when we swam around the other areas, this one you actually cannot gain shit. All right, there's the book. There's just a book right here behind this door. It's weird because this man made a bottle for us to join, and there's just a book in there. Also, as the elder said, if you want to refill your air, just grab coins and you'll be fine. And also, if you go to this little area here, you'll just be blasted up by air. And there's a red coin in that area, which sucks to grab because you have to time it. Oh god. Fuck. Come on. Shit. Got it. And after just that, we have one more coin to grab, but man, red coins in a bottle suck. And this is like one of the other things that Noki Bay is known for, is like its swimming mechanics. And this is only gonna get worse from here. The only like, bad part about this part, other than the swimming controls, is the Cheep Cheeps that happen here. They basically grab you and take you away from where you're going. And by that, it means they just literally grab you and just take you somewhere else that you can't do shit. And if anything is pretty funny on that front, But not much else to say on that, but just go from there. Back on Game B we go. We got episode 4, Ely Mouse Dentist. And we're back to swimming again. Back in whatever it's called. Oh, Mario, you're finally setting off for the ocean's bottom. Grandpa's waiting for you at the top. Oh, and don't forget to wear this. You can use this rope as a shortcut to reach Grandpa. Thank God they gave us a shortcut and not back in like episode 1 or 2. Well, 1 makes sense. We have to uncork and then we could have just like picking up the rope. But episode 2, really? Damn it. Well, didn't fall that much. But yeah, basically we had to go back to Grandpa at the top of the canyon to see what's up. Oh God. And figure out what to do on the front of apparently being the dentist to an eel. Great. And that's gonna be a lot of fun to deal with. Roman's at the top though. 2, 3. Ah, fuck. There we go. What do you got, Gramps? You look like you're ready. The gunk in the ocean is caused by a gigantic eel. It's moved into our ancestral home. At the seafloor, it's nursing some nasty cavities there. Let's take a look. And basically, at that point, we have to go into the waterfall. The newly uncorked waterfall creates a gap in the pollution. That you can use as an entrance. Jump right in there. Dive into the bottom of the ocean and clean that eel's teeth. Doing so will ease his pain and he'll return from whence he came. No doubt about it. Now gather your courage and dive. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Dive into the ocean, and we get to this fucking... I'm not looking forward for this area. Not this mission. This mission's not that bad, in my opinion at least. But we come back here for a different mission. And, holy shit, it's gonna be terrible. Anyway, that's for later. Right now, we're just literally slowly sinking to the bottom of the little chasm. And any of these poison bubbles, you could just spray them with water, which is why you want to use the nozzle normally. Because you'll just get air out of it. Now that we're here, we just have to like go on the eel and just pump a bunch of water into the teeth. And this guy has a lot of teeth. And also he can make a whirlpool. Once he makes the whirlpool, do be careful to get out of his range, and you'll be fine. And once you like take out a pretty bad tooth, he'll just go back down and go back down in pain and just see what else he can do. It's all about patience, all about waiting for him to strike. But legit, anytime you see a bubble, blow it with water. You'll get a bunch of it out of it. There we go. A little finicky on that. Also, you can get eaten by the eel, so do be mindful of that. But I don't know. It does damage, but you're just gonna be losing progress. And no, that's pretty much it for this. He does a whirlpool. He doesn't get, or his teeth doesn't get cleaned, so do be mindful of that. Also, funny that the eel has a dual face. That's one of the tooth clean. Secondly, 2 teeth to be clean. Ooh. I'm trying here to stay alive. Ah! What? Well, I'm gonna die. Let's grab coins. Let's grab coins. Come on, grab the coin, Mario. Basically, they give you a lot of coins in this section because they fucking know you're gonna be stuck here for a while. So any alcove you see will be getting a lot of coins you can use. And once that is pretty much over, you can just go back to the middle where the eel is. And yeah, no, pretty much that's it for this fight. But like, what else to say? Take too long and he'll just go back down. What else can I say about this fight? It's a little tedious, but you still get to use the swimming. I don't even know if you call this swimming mechanic, but you do get the like undersea mechanic of like doing this. Yep, that's another broken tooth. Thank God I got the air. Was running low on that one. Nothing much else to say. I know that by this point, Noki Bay is our 4th world. No, Noki Bay is our 5th world in Mario Sunshine. And after that, I think we got like 2 more left. And then after that, we get to the funny part about Sunshine. And after that, like the funny part of Sunshine, we have to finish this. I'm actually very surprised that I got this far into it. But I know after Noki Bay, I'm gonna have to go backtrack for a couple of things. Ooh, that's a nasty cabinet, that one. And what I mean by like backtrack is that since we got Yoshi, we can actually go do the 1 level in Rico Harbor. And then after that, go do backtracking on some other shit. But neither here nor there. We've already done Pachinko. We've done Poison River. We have done the water slide. I think we're missing like 1 more like secret shine in Delfino Plaza, and then we're pretty much done with everything in Delfino. Remember to take proper care of your teeth. Yeah, basically as a little reward for helping the eel and a little heart, it gives us its golden tooth, which is a shine sprite. And now the fun part. Yes, that quiet was necessary. That silence was necessary. We have to slowly go down to grab the shine sprite, and that is annoying. But, 2 shine sprites down, 13 minutes in. What else can I say then? What the fuck am I doing here? Oh, with that, those 2 done, we are technically past the halfway point of Noki Bay. Next one is Il Piantissimo's Surf Swim. So, if you thought Il Piantissimo from back in Gelato Beach would be taken away, no, he's here. Fuck you. Thanks to you, our bay is clean again. Thank you. Well, I did nothing. Now, hopefully all your people will return home again. We owe it all to you. Thanks. And say, do you know that guy? He's been waiting up there for you for quite a while. No, I do not know that guy. What's very funny is that I know a lot of people have like stated this when a lot of early OPers have stated this, but Il Piantissimo basically is just a guy wearing the like just Pianta gear in general. And in the files, basically he is just the mailman from like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. It's very funny. I don't know if they just use the same model for him for Il Piantissimo, or if it's just the same guy, like the same mailman from those games, Technic Ocarina, that just races Mario across. Oh, foolish man, I am Il Piantissimo. Yes, that is me. And now I challenge you to the race to the flag. Basically, we have to go from where we are to the other side, the bay where we talked to the grandpa back in episode 2. It is a race to the finish. The best time is 40 seconds. Are you at the ready? Then get set and go. Ow. Fuck. I did it again. I don't think I'm gonna make it in time. But basically we just have to go across this little area. And that's pretty much it. You can take the high ground or you can take the low ground. But do what you want. Just touch the flag when you're done. Don't. If you get here too early and forget to touch the flag, you're gonna be stuck here. So do be mindful of that. You're quite speedy. You're like a fish. You're not be a slow clam chopper I took you for. May we race again? Watch for me. Pretty simple shine to do. Pretty easy to do. But not much to say on ELPMTs, you know. He's a pretty easy shine, even though I did fuck up and hit my head on the wall and the wall. But with 2 shine sprites down, we get to do more of the stuff. Also, keeps telling us to go to Noki Bay. Why? I have no idea, because we're at Noki Bay. Go back and we go for the next shine. This, I almost said the Shell Secret. The Shell Secret. So now we have our secret level in this game, and this gonna be the fun. Basically, we just have to climb up the little like tight ropes that each of the areas have, and we'll be having a lot of fun. Also, one thing I'll state is that if you guys have been seeing the graffiti in the background for anyone who has not seen this game, and if you haven't, please don't play this game. There is no legal way to play this game anymore. So basically, you're going to be treading on either secondhand shops to find a copy of this game, which I don't think they go for a pretty penny, but I know that the like the original, if you don't have like a GameCube, is pretty costly, and if you don't have the All-Stars version, 3D All-Stars, that's also going to go for a pretty ass penny, because it was a limited sale. And God does Nintendo love their limited sales. I don't understand the limited time sale, man. Especially for something like this. Like, this is just like a glorified emulator. Something Nintendo really loves to hate. But yeah, no, if you have like, if you have an itching to play this game and you've never played this game before, just don't. I would either recommend just watch this game from someone you know, either myself or more talented people than me, to like grab a inkling for this game of what it is. But I would not recommend anyone to play this game, especially complete it. If you try to complete this game, you are asking for trouble. Yep. And once you like figure that out, damn it. I couldn't see. That's fine. But like, once you figure that out and you actually are gonna play this game, I would just recommend beating this game. Don't try to complete it. Completion for this game is a chore, and I do mean that. Like, completing this game is a fucking chore. But other than that, like, a little tangent about Sunshine. We're just trying to get to the other side of this thing. Basically, the shell at the top is where we have to go. And the only way to get up there is from the bottom. Oh, good thing I got the bottom. And once we actually get to the top here, ow. There we go. And backwards. Much better. Took me way longer than I expected. But yeah, no, at that point, we just get to do the secret here. And this one is more annoying than anything. Basically, we start in this little section. We have to like wall jump our way off. And do be careful, because you could just instantly die. Very fun to do. That's why you saw me like wait a bit and not go full force on my wall jump. Basically, your best bet is just to grab it. And everyone's favorite thing is going to be here, platforming and rotating platforms. And these platforms are going to be annoying as hell. Just don't get too stuck on them and you'll be fine. But just time your jumps and we can get through it pretty easily. The only bad part about this section is that yellow block that keeps rotating, your best bet is just to wait on one side and you can just ground pound there, or you can just book it. You get one up there. These blocks are also the same. Basically, the only way to grab them is if you just wall jump off of them, and you could just get down there. At least that one in general is easy. This next one is more of a patience test. You just have to wait until both of them are out before you just jump on them. And then like the latter part of it is just back on the rotating blocks that everyone loves. And nothing much else on that. This little I had to stay quiet on that part. Thanks, game. So that little section there, you just have to run up the slope, which is why there's arrows there. And if you keep going that way, you'll be able to make it to the next section, which is just annoying. Basically, you have to jump from that little tightrope and just make it to I don't even know what you call it. Basically, like that uphill battle is kind of annoying. You have to get to the rest of the platforming section on that front, and that little section, that tightrope is annoying at most. Grandiose at best. Thanks, game. Love you too. Jump. There we go. Now we can grab the one up, and I almost fell off the cliff. I love falling off the cliff. I love lamp. But now we get to do this section here. Well, good thing I wall jumped off that. Much better. Also, like, basically when you do the flood section of this for like the 8 red coins, it's very funny to do the platform because you can just skip a majority of them. And, well, not a majority of them. You can skip a good chunk of it and just have fun with the mechanic of that. Now we have to climb all the way to the top here. And out. Ooh. That was close. That was way too close for comfort, huh? Man, this game, or this fucking LP is gonna teach me that, fucking take your time. Also, apparently, this game is also is a good proprietor of the, LP curse. Okay, that was close. There we go, much better. Get up there. I'm just gonna ground pound these nails. See if we can get a one up. This last section here before the rotating platforms, it's just a double wall jump, so you have to jump off one wall and then the next wall to get your height. Damn it. Damn it. Man, I love camera. I actually am surprised I made that. Well, back we go again. This is literally going to be the longest episode because of this section. 2 swimming sections and then a secret, huh? The longest level for the both of us. Great. A proprietor, man. So, not much else to say on that front. I'll just, while we're going through this section again, I'll just go on like a random tangent and shit like that. One thing that's just been going on in general, if you want to know what's been going on in recent news, apparently this new game that came out on Steam, apparently it was for like free for the entirety of April Fools, which is called Content Warning, and apparently it's just Lethal Company, which I just love Lethal Company, but it's Lethal Company with like the Logan Paul mentality brain. And if you guys like know what I'm talking about, like the Logan Paul mentality of making content, 1, you've been on the internet for as long as I have. 2, and 3 is just pretty fun that they made that like concept into a game. And when I mean concept, I mean that like do it for the Vine era. Even though I don't think that was like a proper thing. But I am itching to play that game. Like so much. But I gotta wait until my buddies are down to play it. Also, I'm waiting for a mod to like come up where we can just play multiplayer. Well, multiplayer, I say. Where we could just play like with a bigger lobby than 4. Because that game will like, it is made for 4 people. But we have like a lot of people who love to play the game. And also the amount of stupid shit you can make with more people is going to be funny. That almost got me off guard. But not much else I say on that front. It's just a pretty funny game and a pretty not harmless, but pretty like pretty funny indie game. But apparently it was free for like 1 day. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's try that again. Much better. And now time for the final part of this, where we have to go across a big block. Move the camera so you can see. What the fuck? Ah, it's so close. I almost saved that shit. Holy shit. Well, how the fuck did I kill it? Oh my god, man, this game is beautiful. I remember seeing a tweet of this game where someone accurately just summarized Sunshine. This game just breaks when someone plays the game normally. And that is like the perfect example of what Mario Sunshine is. Like, you can play this game normally, and this game will still fall apart at the seams. It is a beautifully built mess of a game. And yeah, no, if you try to play this game, at least normally, god damn it, if you try to play this game normally, you are just gonna be here for a while. And the game will still be like a glitchy mess, even normally. It is funny. But god damn it, I can see people being irritated at just playing this game normally, and it falls apart. Huh. But still, man, this game is, you can play this game normally and perfectly and it'll still fall apart, it seems. This game is being held by fucking sticky tape and 1,000 prayers. It is a fucking nuisance of a game. Ooh, Jesus. But, other news that's been going on recently is that, by the time, if anything, I don't think I've given an example. I don't even know if I gave a reason on why this game is our next LP. I know that after Astral Chain, in general, it taught me that I need to at least not beat the game, because I've beaten Astral Chain before, but more in the sense that I need to learn to, at least when I want to release videos, have everything mostly edited, or at least everything recorded, to the point where like when I want to upload these as videos, I could just like edit them and just have them on the ready. Because with Astral Chain, as you guys saw when I did the LP, that it was just a mostly like a dry spell when I had to do shit, especially when I had to do the cases for the post game blind. And Jesus Christ, like when I had to do these cases blind, it made for just dry spells in the middle where nothing was being uploaded. And if anything, what I wanted to be like the next one, like at least my next LP, was Mario and Rabbids. I wanted Mario and Rabbids to be like my next LP, but I was like, no, on the day I want, not to record it, but on the day that I thought of the next LP because anyone who has played the original Mario vs. Rabbids Kingdom Battle, that game is not long. It's a pretty decently paced game, but the other stuff that they added, especially with like another story through DLC, that game is gonna be a long while, especially if I want to do all the side content in it, which the side content in Mario and Rabbids entails just going back to areas, finding all the collectibles, which is not that bad. Finding all of the like rabbit pictures, which is also not that bad. But the only gripe I have, at least completion wise, for that game is the secret missions. And there are DLC secret missions, which it's kind of funny. And I think if I want to do the DLCs, I'm gonna have to swap switches, because though I have like a Switch OLED, which doesn't do any differences in quality of gains, but just to tell you, but what I have in like quality of like the Switch OLED, my brother has like the home switch, which basically means that if I want to play, like any of the games I have that require me to have like DLC, I'm gonna have to play it on fucking hell. I have to play on like a on the home switch, and if anyone knows what that means, is that, or like the family switch. The family switch basically means that anytime you want to play with I was gonna say with fire, with DLCs on a new file, and you have like all the DLC in one account. So basically, if I'm saying that I bought all the DLC in my personal account, like my personal Switch account, and then someone else with a different account needs to or wants to play the DLC as well, they need to just play on the same Switch and it'll be all hunky-dory. But if for instance, they get their own Switch and they want to play the DLC bought by another person's account, and that is not the family Switch, everything bought will only be to them, while the rest of the DLC is just hidden away, like not accessed until you make their Switch the family Switch, or they buy their own DLC. And I don't got that kind of money to buy DLC again for that instance. In some instances, like Kingdom Battle and some other games that have like post-launch content on DLC, I could just wait until the game is over, then swap to the old Switch, and pretty much get the content for free, and you could just see the base game stuff as base game without any DLC additives. So stuff like I think in general, like the Persona series that was released on Switch is a good example because of how it works. They all have like post content and all that yeah, like, or post DLC content. That's cool. And at least like DLC personas that will make stuff trivial. And some other things about it as well is that excuse me. Some other things about it is just Mario and Rabbids, back on the topic of it, also has like some DLC stuff, which is the content of the content of like weapons, which are not too strong. They're just like pre-owning content, where if you pre-own the game, you can use like, well, technically it's pre-owned content. They're just DLC weapons where if you order the game or have the season pass, you could use them for free on the game, and they're not that bad. They have like some hidden abilities you can use pretty early that are not going to be shown, I think, until like the latter half of the second, like either during the first half of the second world or during the very latter half of the second world. And other stuff is just oh my god, the DLC missions or like the side content of just basically the side content on the missions, endgame missions, is basically once you finish a world, missions show up and you have to just complete them if you want to for completion. And they all range from just like beating a certain number of enemies in time, making someone go to, or taking someone to the end, and stuff like that. And one other thing about it is just those are not that bad, but the DLC ones are very hard, and those are just going to be an annoying one to deal with, because if you just have the DLC normally, or like if you have the DLC, they just show up just taunting you that you haven't beaten the game and all that, while just the normal game content is just there for you to be used. And I won't say it's like not that fun, but there's just some times where you want to be close to your completion and you're just gonna get reminded that you're not done yet in your completion to warrant that. And if anything, that's at least what's gonna happen with Mario and Rabbids to that front, where it's just gonna be times where I'm gonna be seeing the file with just the golden stuff, which I think they just show automatically, which is funny as hell, but kind of ruin the or kind of ruin, they kind of spoil what's after the world, and having that show up on the at least the save file at least is going to be an annoying nuisance to deal with. But not much on that front. But not much else to say on that front. It's just doing that would have been annoying to deal with, but with how Astral Chain went, it's just gonna be more dry spells of nothing until I beat those missions, and it's gonna be more of like the scenario of post commentary, like voiceovers and shit like that, which is a thing, but man, it's gonna be a torturous adventure again. With those tangents out of the way, we have pretty much beaten, or pretty much done today's episode. That one secret level is my bane of my existence, because I always have trouble in that mission. It's one of the few missions I have in this game that even if I practice it a lot, I will still get problems with it. But yeah, there's nothing else to say. Oop. So next time on Mario Sunshine, we're gonna be going back to Noki Bay and doing a secret mission and hopefully finishing it by hopefully 2 episodes, and then we can go back to Ricco Harbor, finish Ricco Harbor finally, and do some of the other stuff I want to do in this game. So thank you all for joining me today. Hopefully you've enjoyed almost 40 minutes of content, because God, that mission just fucking sucks. And hope you all have a wonderful day.